I'm just was gonna tell you about it then. Greetings, comrade.
Greetings.
We at the compound. Now we've been building. Now we live in bubbles. You know, we Moors, and the way we build, we nation building. So we mind business so much that sometimes even world news and really what's going on. But as leaders of a nation, we got to know what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? We can't be, you know, bubbled up unless we got warriors that we sending out. You know, so I don't have any adult children. So on that all moves. You know, nation is young. So I gotta protect them, feed them, you know what I'm saying? Nurture them sometimes. Reality though, while I'm doing that, I'm unprotected.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause there's all kind of stuff going on in the world. You know, right. No, well, they can squash my bubble if I ain't out here protecting it. You see what I'm saying? Right. You know, unless I got somebody out there on that.
Right.
So yeah, the major pieces. When you nation building, tribes, you know how the tribes come. That's how tribes, you know, people wasn't doing tribal acts and not having multiple wives. And that was another post that I wanted to touch on. But let's hit this one real quick. I just wanted to read it. It say "Death to America," aimed at Trump, not American nation. Iran leaders. So I said that's like saying death to the Moors, but not to my wife and children. You know what I'm saying? Like death to me, to the Moors, we ain't going for that. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? My children believe as Moors. Now he said signs and symbols for the conscious mind. He said death to America, aimed at Trump, not to American nation. So America and American is two different things. So the fact that he's saying American nation, he talking to the Moors. You know what I'm saying? Signs and symbols for the conscious mind. He talking to the people within the American system. I'm not talking, but it's the same thing in that manner because we married to the system. In America, everything in order to be a nation, to be sovereign in that manner, you have to incorporate within the system.
You have to be systematic.
Right. So we're in the system. So when you say not to see, it's like you said about, say the Arabs, as we just, you know, being that we using this. Okay. See, they got a whole country where they gonna be able to get, they got the plug. That's how they got the gas stations and everything. And see, that's what we over there doing. So I can send nations over there. You know what I'm saying? Arabian American nations who bought property, they own property over here. They you know, doing business over here, you know, they can turn into terrorists at any time. You know, that's why the President Obama said the worst thing he ever did, the mistake he made was killing who he killed? The African. Gaddafi, right?
Even he killed the new guy. He killed Osama's man.
No, not Osama. The black president.
Oh, he killed him.
Look, I see. We gotta. I'm out. That's why I said
killed the black president.
They took him out. Yeah, this old boy who was getting it in. He the one who was on all that. But okay, look, okay. But let me just say this part because I want to be able to look it up too. It say "Death to America" aimed at Trump, not American nation. Iran leader says. So world politics is the science of civilization. So I'm saying as men, I do study world politics. What's going on in Iran? You know, what's going on? Because in the system that we're in, Trump is the president. So yeah, he pushing buttons. He the father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in this country too, it's times for everything. So when I'm in the presence of my father, you know, we with that. He only got a certain amount of time to do what everybody can, you know, on a political level in this system, everybody can have a turn. Right. See, because if you a mayor, governor, all of this is family politics if you building a nation. Because see, when I'm building a nation and I have these children I'm building up on this, Yeah, because right, I got the
Right.
police chief.
Yeah,
My
I can
son,
say
the police chief.
definitely.
My son, the mayor.
Definitely.
You know,
His
yeah,
wife
we
is the-
right. We
definitely.
marrying off the hill. You know,
Definitely.
we section off the hill. We
Definitely.
breeding over here with this.
Definitely.
So that's nation building.
Mm-hmm.
So as men, as Moors, you know, we nation building.
Yeah.
Now I look at Pappy like with the Pappy show, and I like the show because Pappy really because you know him more. He gonna say the things, but he really don't got no power. He wants somebody else to do the work.
Right.
You know, because he's saying all the stuff.
He hitting the charm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you know, Emma, like the elder, she really ain't feeling none of that shit. You're not gonna get them to rock with it.
Right.
See, Pappy, you the elder. You see what I'm saying?
In this manner.
Right. You at this age though, at this age in your situation, you know, it go to the point of for you to have, and it's not charming you, but for you to have a bay, you know, yeah, why we ain't building on the temple level?
Right.
Because people who Moors here,
Definitely.
if you on the radio, you want to be a leader,
Definitely.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta have your chums going on too.
Definitely.
Even though you messing with them.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm messing with you, I got my chums going on too.
Right.
You know, so whatever we got going on is it gonna power what I got going on over here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like I was telling Draco, yeah, you want chum. You know, because when we build together, you want something that you actually chumming on.
Definitely.
Because I might not be fucking with that.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with the Pappy. What he's saying is real, but you old enough and got the power and resource enough, leader enough in the community. So now I'm looking at you.
Definitely.
You ain't got the temple going. You are more, but you ain't building. You talking about the school and what they ain't doing. Now I'm looking at what you ain't doing because you a leader of the Moors up here. You a Moorish leader. You got the title. You know what I'm saying? Now, at the same time, unless you just don't want to be, I don't know. You know, maybe you don't want to be led by people if you. I don't get it. Like I mess with now. They talking about they finna bring back stuff, and then Emma was low key smoking because she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna bring it back, but you know, people got to be on, you know, as if last time she did the thing, we was fucking up. That's why she stopped doing it. She was like, "Yeah, because I shut down the whole show." Okay, this the other one. This the other one I want to briefly.
Meaning she shut down the show when she can't get her way when she wants to fuck them young guys.
Right. Hold on. Right. No, I'm just saying as far as just no. I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm just saying as far as she said she go. I ain't tripping because it go to the same thing. I'm talking to Pat. So on that level, you a Mo. She ain't no Mo. When I hear y'all, right. I hear y'all on the radio, and you talking some real stuff. Like he was talking about, which is real. See, Trump, we with the Trump.
Definitely.
Economics. Because Trump on this nation building.
Motherfucker, right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you say an American nation, it's not just, it's people over here that's really on that of any color. There's people over here that's doing that for real. So they invested in this. You know, see the military and all that is the gun. When you, or the police or any of that. Because if we around here building on the economics level, we control the police and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying we control the crime rate in our community.
We do.
If you own that though, we don't because we not own that.
Yeah.
You know, so ain't nobody like Muhammad. You in the nation, but you the mayor, but you don't have no cultural political economic moves. You know, I'm saying it's a conspiracy on that level.
Right.
When people is the president, yeah, there's a whole conspiracy behind that. There's a whole conspiracy behind any president, bro.
Definitely.
That's what politics is, though. Politics is made for you as a man. It's chess. For you to be able to put all your pieces together. See, once you put your pieces together, you know what I'm saying? Now, you got tribes. So tribes vote. You got 20 kids, I got 20 kids, 7 baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? Wives, we going in, you know what I'm saying? Right, I own 3-4 blocks, you know, it should be a whole bunch of Dr. Times around here.
Yeah.
Not just one Dr. Time.
Right, not just one Dr. T.
You know, we need to create a lot of Dr. Times because that's what we need to be, and we can do that.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm with bro on if you say it, I know we can do it because we own it, but ain't nobody mess with us.
Right.
He said it was a woman here telling the community about stuff, then the corporations hired her. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because and it's over. Like, sir, it's possible Ben Harbor, bro. Like all of this with a hospital and all of that over there, that's an empowerment zone. If you buy the property over there, like where that restaurant was at, when the brother had the restaurant, he ain't had to pay no taxes. He would have got a grant to actually do all of that. He just didn't know nothing about it. Oh, right over here with your brother.
Oh, yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Now that zone where he at, that whole zone from Pipestone, not here, from Pipestone going that way.
The one got indicted.
Right.
Yeah.
Now Trump signed a bill. And the Surgeon General, he was he signed this bill. This was years ago when he first came in, really.
Uh-huh.
And the bill that he's talking about is for money. Like for the urban communities. And Ben Harbor got a whole zone from downtown and up this way. So if you buy property and stuff up this way, you're going to be able to not pay the taxes and you're going to be able to get a grant. Like it's money for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, Pappy was talking about creating something over there, you know, what we should do. Now, yeah, nothing is going to happen. It don't matter what information that you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of things that, yeah, if ain't nobody listening, if I'm saying, if you looking at me as not somebody who...
You can look right, get information from it.
Well, I feel like if you feel like you're not trying to pay me, right? If you're not trying to do that kind of stuff, you're not trying to help me, you know, I'm saying, we talking about spending with black businesses, but it's going to come to, first thing I do in this community, that's how I know them, is mess with you. Yeah. I help you first. You know what I'm saying? Now, as helping you, you can look at me like a slave when really I'm useful. Right. You know what I'm saying? But as a more I build with you, if you looking at me like, you know, threatened by me or don't want me around, you know what I'm saying? Want to use me without helping me, that ain't most stuff to me. Like, I can't, you know, I don't dig that. I ain't with that.
I don't rock.
But I'm saying because it only makes sense. That's with anything, a church or anything. I help people. People don't help me though. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the church, but they feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's levels that people feel they don't want. I don't know. I don't really get it. You know, but I can get why the younger people don't mess with them because y'all ain't really trying to help people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a simple way to help, but y'all got resources to do it. I got resources. I help people. You know what I'm saying? But it's based on, I get it. You know, people ain't trying to, but I don't know. It's too many people who actually, like you said, your brother over here, it's too many people who doing stuff. They know, I guess, but ain't nobody trying to put no money up. Everybody act like, you know what I'm saying? You've got to wait on somebody else when you got the money. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, it's like what you said with the other day. Yeah.
Now, they got a plan. He right. They got their own plan. There ain't nothing wrong with that. It's people out here nation building that you ain't part of their nation. You know, so and on that matter, yeah, I recruit. So yeah, if I go in, I see, okay, well, I ain't part of that. I can't be a part of that nation because they ain't gonna be a part of mine. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, but you can be a part of it because I'm a media-minded person anyway. So yeah, I show what everybody doing, but yeah, my nation owned the company. You know, we do all the work and, you know, we reap all the benefits and you a media slave to what we control. Yeah. You know, if that's what you own, because if you got the ain't nothing wrong with that though. Right. You know what I'm saying? Some people with that, they satisfied with that's the nation that you building. Right. You know, and they don't want to be a part of that. You know, so but I just look at put me on if that's the case. If you don't care about having your own radio station, so you on somebody else's station, but I can create your own radio station. But we're gonna have to put up money on that. And you know, people don't want to put up no bread. I think based on color too.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Because they looking to get money.
Right, they looking to get
but they not seeing it's like me. I'm looking to get money, but I'm looking to spend that money with my people.
Spend money too.
I right.
To put that money back in the pot.
Right.
I'm ready to let that money do a 360.
Right.
Some people want that money to do a 180, and that when that turn is in their pocket.
Right.
So like it's one thing where I did back out politically with the city. It's because we didn't have the bread for I got the fame. The Mo's got the fame as far as if I want to Mo in my nation building with this nation building, politically, yeah, I think I could have had a nice little strive and a nice little run. But it's like you say, no money, no power.
Right.
No owning, no
nah. This been hard.
Well, cause dog got no money.
This been hard. But Ben Harbor is the place. If you do the research right, like the commissioners be living in their office, homeless. Like they don't be owning property and stuff. Like the mayor.
That's a history.
Yeah, that's because anybody can bid, and they really you ain't getting no. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like a little check maybe. So they give you a little check. So you know. But yeah, they homeless going in the soup kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You could do that.
Right.
It don't got nothing to do with money when it comes to politics.
Oh, okay. See, I'm thinking.
So yeah, you could have chummed. You just like you said, either you got scared or whatever. But I know when we was with Pigney, that's why I say, you know, I just, you know, it's a level of inspiration,
right?
Because it's about what a person willing to do. You know, so yeah, you was willing to do it for Pigney,
but he wasn't willing to do it for me.
But you wasn't willing to do it for yourself. Because the same things Pigney had you doing, if you would have did that, you would have been elected. You see what I'm saying? So you didn't go door to door like Pigney when you was with, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't, you know, you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you wasn't, it's kind of like, no question, they doers. They gonna get the shit done, you know, and it's shit that it's really paperwork stuff, going to talk to people, you know, it's things that people can do homeless. You can get the people together because the people is on that level. All of these commissioners and these dudes don't have no economic bread. I'm telling you, I don't see it. You know, now we can on a due diligence level. Only one who got some level is Alice Walker. I think they be doing business and stuff because one of the commissioners, she was talking about how, you know, like how they don't own nothing. And I get it because, you know, I know she understand that as far as that go. I guess she used to be the Wang Wang Womb. They used to, you know, family.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, anybody can be that. That's politics. That's that nation stuff. Yeah, we can be on there. Ain't nothing stopping that. You know, yeah, it wouldn't have been no big deal though. You know, the level of power is gonna be to really, you know, you probably would have getting there and you would have definitely got to have the gym. You know what I'm saying? Being a commissioner, you would have had because that's what you wanted. See, Jamie got what he wanted. He got on the board of the radio.
That's what he on right now, right?
On the board.
On the board, yeah. That's
right.
What he on, right, to do the radio stuff and all that.
Right. So
he got what he wanted regardless.
Right.
I get it.
So, you know, politicking on that level, you would have got what you wanted. You probably been the head of power. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to get it done, but you know, where the ring at, what's going on? Yeah, that's you know, this belongs to the city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. So, but I'm with it as far as this goes. Some things you, like I said, you already just so it's perfect. So if you already own that, that's the perfect way to keep a level of popularity to make it matter. It don't even matter if people listening to you and you ain't getting no bread. You know what I'm saying? So you want to monetize that. If you the commissioner, if I can get these people to come out, they fuck with me, people, you know, to sign this position, boom. That's how Muhammad got it. You know, he didn't get it because he got, you know, because he built the Nation of Islam up in Ben Harbor from him and his family to 100 men that own businesses and land, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like from outside looking in, I'm thinking he the leader of the whole. If anything going on in Ben Harbor with the black people, oh yeah, that's the nation. So you got, but really they all kind of divided because they all individuals. They not a nation. They don't respect each other on that level. You feel me? Right. You feel like you can own 100 buildings and I don't own no building. You feel me?
Right.
See, yeah, I'm saying. If I just had it like that, that's why I love this new book. Because this, you know, my life is that though. Right. So this new book is a powerful book.
Right. Like a movie.
Because it's about the politics of it all. Politics is how that nation building. You can have some kids, you know what I'm saying, deal within a system. Now it's gonna be who you mess with. You know what I'm saying? So the chums, like you got a person like Dr. Times, he making political moves with all of them, but and from my opinion, I can see the level of not
chum.
because you, if I'm good, you good.
Right. If I'm
see, right, that's how Malcolm got caught up.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. You know, Malcolm.
He was fucked up a little bit.
Right.
So that betrayal was in this betrayal.
Right.
Was gonna be an
you know what I'm saying?
Because
I got all these kids.
Master didn't he didn't teach Malcolm that part. I think when you look at that part, I think that I don't know if Elijah Muhammad thought he was at wrongdoing. I don't know because I don't think that part.
No, he didn't. I'm saying it's in the teachers.
So
about
he didn't
what?
Teach no, I'm just saying.
Malcolm know this. He know the teachers. He a minister. Right. He a student minister.
Right. So I'm figuring. It's like you say, bro.
It's the pressure. You got a whole nation. Malcolm still got a whole wife and kids that he got to deal with every day. You know what I'm saying? The realities of his situation.
We fucked up and they ain't. That's the whole story. That's what Trail coming.
Right.
What we got this here. Now on top of him,
now at the other side,
on top of Master, not Master. On top of Daddy not really treating me right. If that's the case, because you don't treat your man.
Right.
I don't think.
Right. No.
You know, betrayal won't go like that.
I think it came with this. I agree with you.
Okay.
You know, and because you watched that show, so you even got a better insight on, you know, the bumpy and all that kind of stuff. But now historically, I'm looking at just individuals. Let's go to the CVLs. That way we can make it more relevant to what I'm talking about. Right. You know, this nonprofit organization.
Right. Going back now.
Right. Right. Now, it's created in a way they got multi-million-dollar grants and everything in order to do everything that they needed to do. Yeah. You know, but it's a fraction of any and everything when you're dealing with, you know, just the level of war anyway. Like it's a military arm to the government. Yeah. It's a political arm to the government. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So even in a smaller community, you know, there is levels. So it ain't no always, you know, you're not a Christian always. Right. I'm saying if you trying to give that impression of perfection in that manner, you feel me? Yeah. Because just at a social level, everything is a war going on. Definitely. War is real.
Definitely. The war is on.
Right.
Every day, all day.
Right. So that's real. You got allies, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, right. So that's right.
You got it all.
Right.
That's like you say, shit. Man, come on, man.
So that's real. Now, like you say, if you got people like Dr. Malachi York, he gonna learn the game and create the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He gonna learn.
So he gonna right.
You
got like Chief Malik.
Right.
He gonna learn the game and chum.
Bottom line. So
you see what I'm saying?
Right. So he basically ain't gonna be fucked up.
Huh?
So he basically ain't finna be fucked up.
Right.
He's finna learn.
The teachers is going.
He's finna learn the teachers and whoop-de-whoop.
It's like a university, bro.
Definitely.
The temple is like a university.
It is.
What you learn, what you gonna learn, whatever you own.
Manifest and create.
It's right.
You gotta manifest and create.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And we're Americans. We dealing with this corporate system in order to create a system that makes us sovereign, that put us in a situation to be able to control our own religious beliefs.
We still homesteaders. We still homesteaders. If you want to go back to that.
Yeah, we are.
Wherever we stay, we grow on.
Right.
Whatever we land on.
Now in Michigan, is legal marijuana, which we've been building on since from the Heat Lion Foundation, because this is going to be important to a crop. Definitely. When you a nation, you got to have a gross national product.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Something that we know how to grow this from the ground, you know, up to turning oils and making ropes, everything about
from him to chum.
Right. Now, this is what we teach our children. Every level.
This is a way of life.
Right.
Like a Kentuckian. You know what, man? I was going back and I was doing some study that did not mean to come up here. I ain't been over here since the New Year to touch on some stuff. Southern people was considered Southern people. They was totally separated from Northern people and Western people. Back in the days, the Southern was it because you had the coast, the line, the Mississippi River,
right.
You had the Erie, Lake Erie, you had Lake
right.
Michigan, you had all this has ended up in the South. Now, the cotton industry what made a Southern person because you spoke Southern back then. Like they had narrators. Did you know that? They had a narrator for Southern English back then. If you ever look at any old school movie far as dealing with the Yankees and the Confederate people and the Yanks, you know that it was narrators on the Southern side because their whole dynamics and their whole culture over there was the top of the food chain. And they was competing with Northern people, British people, Western people. This was all, they considered these all continents then, bro.
It is still continent.
You know what I'm saying? No, boy. See, yeah. I'm thinking like far as like statewide, as far as, you get what I'm saying? Like,
right. But see, a continent, when it came over here, this was open land.
Open land.
So that's how you had a North and a South. It's whole different presidents and everything. But even
everything.
Because you got governments coming over. It's like us. It's like they tell us, listen, you can go to Africa, it's open land, and create your own
whatever.
Right.
Yeah, do what you do.
Right.
Get your law, get your everything.
Right. So now we coming over on that level. Motherfuckers bringing slaves, bringing people, killing people. It's that kind of party.
Right.
You know. So now we understand these are engineers, they scientists, people who already like this. You gotta look at it. We slower than people was back in the days. Because back in the days, you was taught how to go somewhere and build up your whole house. Ain't no system. You was taught as a man to know how to go somewhere and create a system.
You know what trees were strong to hold water, such and such and such. You knew everything back then, what you needed to know.
Right. So they had these systems because the other countries financed all of this stuff. Yeah. So they had like the British might have had a system where, okay, we're gonna all go down there because we running this pooch. So you create bars everywhere you go.
Saloon, right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Saloon.
Right. When you drop
saloon.
Right. The Catholics, you go drop a church.
Yeah.
They bankroll, and the Catholics is one of the biggest economically religions. They've been on building civilizations religions.
Definitely. I was
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So it's the same thing now. It's just now the whole system in the United States is one corporate system. Right? Now we got one full corporate system over here. That you gotta, register to be this, to do this, to this. You can import, export. That's where all this come from. We doing business with China.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So yeah, I'm like Akon. I'm enjoying the Chinese. They always coming through for me. You know what I'm saying? You can be over here. Now, it's the level of manufacturing. If I had 5 people, like if I had, and I ain't, if somebody was messing with me, like the brothers, because I don't be messing with the corporate, because I can do it myself, and I can take 18 years with my boy, my kids, build them up to do all of this. You know what I'm saying? It's like the joint time ain't even of essence. I got the time. To build up exactly what I want them to be, what I want them to learn, how I want them to function. Right. So, but on a grander scale, it's like Brother Pappy was saying, definitely it's a lot of opportunity, just beyond. See, I don't rush opportunity neither. Some stuff, it ain't meant for me, even though I see it.
Right.
It is meant to me to build up on this. It ain't meant to me to be great because it's risk to everything. Yeah. Sometimes you get in something on the ground level, anything, all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But the ground level was good and bad because at the ground level, you really banking on the leader, the person who got this plan to never stop. Up or down, keep this shit going. That's what I'm investing in, Like I invest in reality because I know reality is never gonna stop doing what he's doing. I can invest in that. Anything I done put it over there, put into it, I know he ain't finna stop. You know what I'm saying? Right. So whenever I need to do something, I got a comrade in that. You know what I'm saying? But these be your I look at them as elders. Because they ain't that far from me, but they the people around my age who in a position.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But they ain't really, they don't mess with us. So I don't ever get to build with them to the point where if I had Pappy over here, I'm gonna have him on a podcast, Pappy, get Muhammad, and more about, because I like what you're talking about. But to be honest, let's do it.
What's the solution? Right.
We already got it going. All you gotta do is be, I'm saying, if you want to be, I'm inviting members. If you So if you own that, if you a Mo, if you want this Mo stuff,
right.
See, but it's all the levels. You ain't even got no kids. Do you want kids? Can you have kids? This gonna be relevant to what we on as far as, because I don't really trust. I ain't gonna say not trust. It's just certain qualifications that I would want to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you talking about certain situations, like real fathers, you got to be a father.
Right. Right. To be on that board.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, I would say it ain't that you can't be one, and if you got a reason why you can't be one, that will be exhausting. You feel me? Now, if there's a reason why you can't, now you married, she can have no kids or whatever you got going on. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's on a real father's level. On a Moorish nation builder level, that's more religious.
Yeah, right.
So on that level,
right. You have to bear children.
Right.
It's obligated.
Right. And that level is we polygamous.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, if you having sex with a woman, that's your wife. You got to take care of. You got to put people in a position.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if she can't have that baby, that's a void of the clause. Because you my wife when I had sex with you, but if you can't have no kids, that's automatically a no-man.
True. On
a Moorish nation building side.
Was they charming this Monday, or they wasn't charming this Monday? Was the food dry this, or wasn't this dry?
No, it's the second Monday. This bitch good. But so that's the moves that we, this year
we got
all of this finna be in place. But even that, like I say, I really don't be seeing, I don't see the charm. So even on that level, all they got to do is be 3 anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I know on that level, me, you in reality, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, gonna be gone.
On the motel.
It's over, bro. You go to court tomorrow.
That's the first court.
Did you ever bring that charm back over here? That carpet, that bread?
Who?
Never.
No.
I got to go get it.
But
interesting though.
Right. Definitely. See, this finna be the get together. This finna be the spot where I do the podcast. So the mic's there. I didn't order the rest of the stuff, so the mic's gonna be here. I need a cable to run them to this board.
What kind of
speaker wire. They like ends like
this. That should be at work, bro.
Oh, where you get that mic from?
Work.
Oh yeah, shit. That's a great ass mic.
It
didn't have a cord?
No, dog told me y'all had one here.
Oh yeah, that cord. I knew. I'm like, damn, there wasn't no cord because this cord ain't working.
Okay, that's what kind of cord we need.
It's right in front, ain't it?
Yeah.
No, right there. You see that cord right there?
I'm gonna look tonight.
At the end, the guy is like that.
Like this, right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so it's pieces that I got to get sort of for the mic. I got to get the mic cords. But I didn't order them.
I got the big paper for with the stand up where you can be writing as you're going. Like if you back there, we on topics, and I got a bell because you're a freestyle. So you put it down on a 2-minute talk, 2-minute answer. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a one-on-one, like.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're gonna have time, like when the bell stops, it's his time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You talking about we doing? See, right now we're gonna need more mics because I only got 2 mics, so it's only gonna be set up for 2 people. But we do need more mics. Right. More mics.
You're gonna have an audience. You're gonna have a private, private audience.
Right. I probably do. I'm even looking at each area might be a different feel. Like I might get some wireless mics, so people sitting right there, boom. Because each one I want a camera on it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a multi-camera system. So you got from here, a set here, and then you got the back here set. You know what I'm saying? Just the engineering area, boom. You got the host, you know what I'm saying, on the back there, then you got boom. So I want to be able to have the close-ups if I, boom, each area, bam, bam, bam.
Definitely wine.
Right, yeah. A chum. Man, I done been having them. I just had some company. We did the karaoke in it because I've been mic testing the hookup. And I say everything that I need to order. But we're gonna be charming. But see, I'm even looking at these glasses because I'm gonna make these tinctures back up. You know what I'm saying? The tinctures and the butters, but I got the containers and everything. So all my shit gonna be packaged with the, you know what I'm saying, hookups on there. I'm gonna have the arbor glasses with the drops.
So that's some smiley face stampers and some 5-point star stampers too.
Right.
So just in case you want to stamp, you know what I mean?
Right.
I can get you 100 jar of tubes with the glasses spin off. I just had somebody gave me stick. They come in the charm. I still don't from her.
They big?
Yeah, they like
what, 3 ounces? I mean 3 milliliters. What was it?
Milligrams. They about that big. I saw them too. Yeah. They look white off tops. But they great to be. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about these?
Let me see.
I think I got one. The little glass jar you left over here? Yeah. Hell yeah. But okay, are Moors and Hebrews Israelites the same? Okay, prolific buyers says are more prolific buyers. Are Moors and Hebrew Israelites the same? See,
and how you looking at it too?
Right.
Let's look at the perception of the person itself.
Right. But not only that, I think when you say that, we divinists.
Right.
So I look at Moors, Hebrew Israelites as 2 people who giving you a history of who they are and where they came from. Right. Your story.
Right. Now, like I say, in this manner, and what mentality is you going back?
As far as they both nation building.
Bottom line.
But it's 2 different nations. But I think, it's 2 different nations, it's just 2 different philosophies. But you can mess with it all and create your own. You can, that's what part of divinity, that you can actually learn from other things in order to create your own mind.
Yeah, you take from
add
and build. It's not a divide and conquer.
Right.
It's a conquer instead of divide.
Right.
Because you're gonna keep knowing what you know from them. You ain't gonna go against them. You ain't gonna say what they say wrong. Well, you this and I'm that. What you got going on is wrong. I wouldn't do that per se. Me, I'm a builder. I'm a more builder. Now, religion is what me and my comrades got on. Is what our religion is, tapped along with the teaching of other brothers that we take and put and stir it into the pot without even saying that it's a wrongdoing to it. Because I ain't looking at it as a wrongdoing. So yes, to answer your question, yes, they are all the same in certain aspects of building.
Right, because I consider myself, like I said, a divinist. So I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I'm a more as far as this go. I'm less a Hebrew Israelites for me, because it's gonna be based on how I put my story together.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I want a level of consistency based on belief system. So as a Moor, I'm not construed from one particular belief. I'm able to learn all beliefs because these things are made up in order to
survive.
Right, that you got.
Right, the best survival kit.
Right. So if you trying to buy property, be on a survivor's homestead level, being a Moor, I'm a Moorish American. I'm with it, right? I'm saying I am where I am. Wherever you drop me, I am where I am, right? So from there, I'm gonna build up a nation because that's the power that I have. You know what I'm saying? To actually meet a woman, have sex with her, create kids, us to organize, you know what I'm saying, amongst each other in order to build up. And guess what? I can continue to do that. You know, until this desert is filled, you know, the nature of man. Now, if your belief system is not, you know, I just studied a lot of different belief systems. So some belief system is not that. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's not that, it's like a card. Whatever God can master any situation he in. He not one way. If God need a house, he can build a house.
Period.
If God need a car, he can build a car. If God, you know, so God got to know how to do all of these things for himself. You know, right. Now, being Americanized, it can make it so easy that we don't even teach that, you know. Like, it's important that, yeah, you got to know how to do for self. If I can go back to myself, that's the one thing that I would tell myself. Bro, you got that bag, you doing that? You need to do for self. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Oh, I'm saying, I wasn't thinking about going home to mama.
Right.
You got to do for self.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
Now, that sounds selfish, but it depends on your belief system. It's going to be what you do with that.
Right. It's going to balance out.
Right. So if you like, I got to do for self, but you are a enforcer, you know, that or like say you, because I don't want to say these particular things, but you got the mind to be great in any situation. So if your mother is a crackhead, you're gonna be the dealer, the drug dealer.
Yeah.
You know, the way you look at things is going to make you do for self. You know, so now your mother is an addict, you sell drugs. Your mama ain't got to worry about getting no drugs or bad drugs from nobody. Her daddy taught you how to, you know, cook up for your mama and make sure your mama's straight. You know what I'm saying? Now your mama doing all this, get money, all this, and she giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? Got a t-shirt shop. You 11 years old, you know, with your own business, doing graphics, you know, with a recording studio and created Took Records. All of these things you can actually do.
Right.
So as a Moor, this is what we teaching. I'm saying on that level of you, every man is teaching what he knows.
Definitely.
It's a science of everything.
Did he come back with some?
Okay, yeah. He say, what's the best area to buy for fix and flip in Benton Harbor?
Fix and flip?
Yeah, like houses.
Like a fix and flip handyman stuff.
I think he's saying fix and flips on the houses. Okay. Now, that's a good question.
Well, okay, then ask the question again.
He says, what's the best areas to buy for fix and flip in Benton Harbor?
Whatever open.
But see, no, I disagree.
Why you say that?
Because fix and flip is something where you trying to
flip, fix and sell.
Right.
Okay, not fix and grow.
Right.
You ain't trying to make money off of a long time.
Right. See, fix and flip is really not good in Benton Harbor.
No, sir.
You know, this is not an area really big. Well, in the inner city.
Because it ain't going like that. It ain't,
right.
You know, it's a standstill here, actually.
Right. So,
and it's competing.
If you gonna do that, it's more, but it is property in Barron County that you can fix and flip. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, so if you touching on some fixing, if you ain't trying to spend 100 and grow, that was a good one. I like that. We got to make the next shirts we finna make. See, comrade, we gonna write that down. Flip and grow. Yeah. We finna make the flip and grow. We want the flip and grow t-shirts.
Flip and grow. Yep. I like that myself.
Flip and grow. Yeah, Benton Harbor. This area is not really a fix and flip. You got to flip and grow. Yeah. Now, flipping and growing is great though. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you can actually come here, get property for a great value.
And you will last.
Right. And then actually, like if you're an entrepreneur, you can make your headquarters here in Benton Harbor. Like spending $30,000 here, you know, you big business. Yeah, you will be able to
Right.
Set up, but you gotta know the paperwork.
And you gotta know the good.
So, but that's the great thing about the Moors. On this level, I feel like most people, I could show you how to do a lot of things, but I don't even deal with it. I'm more look at it like this. I'm more look at it like this. You know, instead of charge you on this level, it's like church. So if there's no temple, this is the temple. And we paying into it. Because if you believe in this, we got to do it. The moves got to be made. You know what I'm saying? So that's flip and grow.
Yeah.
You know, you need to always be in the, and it's the networking opportunity within the temple and what we got going on. You know, it's going to be something that you can feel. But the flip and fix, like I said, if you just got bread, I'm talking about 100. I ain't even talking about credit.
And it's willing what you willing to spend
credit,
and what you willing to take.
Because credit is going to be based on time, and that's what's going to hurt you and been hard.
Houses is the only thing that you can put money into it and sell it for what you want. It's not going to devalue the value.
Right.
As far as a car.
Right.
So here in Ben Harbor, their mentality really don't understand nothing like that when only unless it comes to houses.
Right.
That's why they flipping and growing. That's why you got the guys like what's my man name that had the house next door right here? The one brother, he was on camera fighting the young brother. He get the houses, put the girls in them, get the money off the state. What's the one brother name? Lordy.
Okay.
So he understood the value of the flip and grow here.
Right,
because
right.
he know how it is.
Right.
Now, here, it's like you say, which is a good idea. I would never, if 30 here with me, yeah, we on top again as far as the food chain with the houses in the game. Because see, I was late to that.
Right, right.
I'm in my 40s catching on to this. See, I didn't catch on to this when they caught on to it back in the day, because my OGs weren't teaching me that. They was just putting me in the crack house. I was making tens of thousands.
Right.
Not doing nothing with the money, going to buy Air Jordans and, you know, the same fit. It's just a 360, you know. So now with the flip and grow process, that stopped to 160. Because now we doing a full 360. We flipping this shit and we growing. We doing a cool day theory now.
Right.
Flip and grow. Flip and grow it. You know what I'm saying? So to do that, I would say this. If you into that, they knock it down and regrow it back up again. So that's how they flipping and growing.
Right.
And we talking a quarter every time with them. We talking $250,000. We starting at a quarter, 150.
And let me say this, could go back to the Hebrew and the Moors. Like I said, it's because when you say the same, it's not the same, but we ain't different.
Definitely. It's really no different.
Right, right. It's like a theory that you believe in that a lot. You can be a Christian. If your belief in Christianity puts you in the mind to grow, because I'm a Christian. It's the way I see Christianity.
And the way that my mama don't see Christianity.
Right. So, and within divinity, I'm allowed that. You know, being I'm a divinist, I'm allowed to study all things, be due diligent in all my affairs.
Find truth in everything.
Right. So I'm with that. Now, if you want a Hebrew Israelite, is kind of like you saying you a Pacific people, like, but that don't mean right. Yeah. So you want to be even more classified. I'm with the more classified on the Hebrew Israelite. You know, as far as if you want some trace of bloodline and on that. But like I say, for me, I'm with the Moorish American Prophet Noble Drew Ali, recognizing where I'm at. Right. And now that I see where I'm at, I'm trying to, mastermind my nation. Right. I'm trying to make sure.
Go to the next book. That's
right.
So some beliefs is like your mentality. Like someone knocked on my door today. I'm to beat my door. 7 days. She didn't catch me in an attitude, but she slightly did, because you want me to actually believe in spookism too, which I have no problem with. But at the end of the day, we ain't going against. You telling me what I'm doing is